Sir,
Kathy.
can we get the palace's reaction on a pre-election survey showing that the Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte and President Duterte emerged as the top bets for president and vice president po for the Visayas and Mindanao voters in 2020? So ano pong...
I'm not surprised. That has been done before in the city of Davao when both of them run as mayor and vice mayor.
But sir, is the president willing to run again for another national post?
Whether he wants to run again, that's his call. But that has been the emerging idea. Amongst people that there should be a Duterte-Duterte tandem in the next presidential elections. The president is not prohibited from running as vice president.
Pero sir, is the president aware of this Duterte tandem for 2020 elections?
I told him last night, and he smiled.
So is there a possibility na pakinggan niya yung clamor of the people to run again?
If you speak of possibilities, then it's limitless. Lahat pwede nila yan.
Okay. Next question, Wax. Follow up first.
Sir, pero di ba laging sinasabi ni Pangulo, pagod na siya, gusto na niya magpahinga. So,
Hindi ba noon ayaw din yan tumakbong presidente?
so therefore, sir, even if pagod na
So
siya,
depende siguro. If circumstances require him to run, he might.
he might brush
He
off his
might.
pagod.
He
Ganun.
might. He might. Dati na nga siyang pagod, di ba? Nung tumakbo siya, ayaw niya na eh. Ang dami niya nakareklamo eh.
Sir, pwedeng pakibuo lang natin yung statement
Ano?
na even if he's complaining that he's tired, he's not gonna stay a minute longer.
Let me put it this way. Election is very far from his mind. Running for any office is far-fetched at this time. His focus on his constitutional duty to serve and to protect the people. Until the day of his term, he will do it with passion, with dedication, and no force on earth or organizations or persons can stop or impede him from doing such tasks assigned to him by the Constitution.
But even if elections are far from his mind at this point, what circumstances might push him to run for vice president with his daughter?
Those are speculations, so we will not respond to speculative queries.
Follow up, other issue, Wax.
Sec, yung last time na tanong ka namin about yung plans ni Presidente for the holidays.
Oh, sabi niya, he will just be with his family, with his grandchildren, as he usually do.
Will he be working sa 24, 25, or bahay lang po raw siya?
Siguro. Di ba last time, ganun din ang ginawa niya. Minamalabas mga pictures, nilalaro niya lang yung mga apo niya. Siguro ganun din.
Okay. Joyce.
Sir, baka lang po may comment kayo. Isang documentary ng Nat Geo ang na-shortlist sa Oscars and it tackles about the war on drugs. Sir, yung excerpt nung synopsis, it covers both sides of the conflict. Nightcrawlers reveals a harrowing twist behind Duterte's deadly crusade. It's about what they tag as the deadly crusade of President Duterte. Shortlisted sa Oscars po.
As well, Oscars?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's an independent body of international experts on cinematic field. Yeah, so we'd rather not. In other words, it's not our turf. They let them judge on the basis of whatever standards or guidelines they have. Impose on them.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Julie, follow up. Or other question. Mike, please.
Sir, the documentary is about the president's drug war, and it's about photographers and journalists following the drug war at night. Basically, yung mga napapatay. Given that it's been shortlisted for the Oscars, how does the palace feel about this? Does it mean that credible yung whatever claims are made in the documentary? Or are you okay with it being shortlisted in an international body?
I think the judgment on a particular movie or film is based on certain criteria, not necessarily the truth. It's how you depict how the producers do their films. Iba naman ang, di ba, pareho rin yan. Gaya ng mga fiction. May nananalo, hindi naman totoo. So I don't think it has any relevance.
You're not bothered at all?
Oscar is movie yun eh. Meron din tayong docu, di ba? We have our own docu. For all we know, baka makapasok din yun pag inilabas.
Other questions? Yes, Prince.
Sir, good morning. Sir, can I just get your reaction to the PCIJ article, sir, on the President's SALN? The article read, cabinet officials interviewed by PCIJ say that it would have been best if the President had agreed to release his 2018 SALN. Quote, the optics are really bad, unquote, says one official. Quote, the negative perception will be there that perhaps he is hiding something, unquote. The problem is napikon ata. Another official agrees that the President's refusal to release his SALN could indeed be misconstrued as giving the lie to his own FOI edict.
I think that issues have been raised during the last press briefing and I've already responded to them.
Sir,
I will not repeat them.
Is there a need for a loyalty check, sir, on the President's
I
cabinet?
said I will not repeat what I said. I have responded to those queries earlier.
Thank you, sir.
Other question? Other issue? Yes, Nestor.
Secretary, may I just have your reaction? The U.S. House of Representatives has formally impeached President Donald Trump on charges that he abused the power of his office for his political advantage.
In the same way that we react on any intrusion into the processes of our government, we'd rather not make any comment on that. Other than saying that in the same way that impeachment in this country is decided on the basis of party affiliations, siguro ganun din sila.
Thank you, sir.
Follow up, other issue. Other issue. Yes. Yeah.
Sir, during the President's speech sa AFP anniversary noong Tuesday, the President lumped the New People's Army with the Abu Sayyaf group and other terrorists. And he also ordered the soldiers to crush the NPA para matapos na ang problema ng mga Pilipino. So, does that mean that the government will no longer pursue peace talks with the communist group?
Not necessarily, because the President, as we always hear him, he always leaves a space, the window ajar for any peace negotiation with them. But he will not allow the attacks, the assaults against our forces. That is why if they attempt to do that, the order is to crush them.
So tuloy pa rin, sir. What is the status po for efforts to revive peace talks with
Well,
the CPP
according
and
to
PA,
Joe
sir?
Masison, if it's here, he doesn't want it. But as far as we're concerned, if you're sincere, venue is not important.
Sir, the government has been questioning the sincerity of the CPP and PA into going to peace talks with the government. Itong sinabi ni Presidente to crush the NPA as well as yung mga iba pang mga kalaban ng gobyerno. What does it say about the sincerity of the government into negotiating with the communist groups,
The
sir?
president has always been sincere. He always opens talks. But the problem with the other side is they keep on attacking our forces. So you cannot be sitting idly and watch them terrorize or kill our own people. Kaya ayaw niya yun. Pero despite that, ako open pa rin kung gusto niyo pag-usap. Usap tayo.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next question. A follow-up. Wax.
Wala pa rin, sir. Sir, follow up lang dun sa question ni. How about sa unilateral ceasefire with the Red, sir? Nakapagbigay na ba ang AFP ng kay Pangulo kung may
Well, as far as I
ceasefire?
know, ayaw nila.
Walang
Diba,
ceasefire with the Red, sir?
meron na silang statement na ayaw nila ng unilateral ceasefire.
So that will be followed by the President, sir.
Hindi ba usually he follows the recommendation of the people on the ground? He has not made any comment on that, so I suppose.
Will he be giving an official declaration, sir?
Hindi ko
The
alam.
President.
I'll ask him.
Okay, thank you.